Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Star, and this is April's monthly forecast for Virgo. Dear Virgo, April 2026 is your major operating room, the month that cuts deep, restructures what is unstable, and forces you to deal with life at its most serious level. The strongest astrological pressure is concentrated in your eighth house, the part of your chart linked to shared finances, debts, psychological transformation, power dynamics, and everything that lies beneath the surface. The month begins with a decisive financial tone, as the full moon in Libra on April 2 lights up your house of personal income and material security, pushing you to resolve a money issue or close out an overdue financial obligation. But very quickly, attention shifts to Aries, where an exceptional planetary buildup takes over. As Mars and then your ruling planet, Mercury, move into this sector and align with Neptune and Saturn, you come under intense pressure to reorganize debts, shared resources, and emotional entanglements while carrying heavy financial and psychological responsibilities. At the same time, Jupiter in Cancer forms tense angles to the Aries activity, suggesting that your social ambitions and future goals may collide hard with material burdens, obligations, or partnership related financial realities. This month tests your nerves. It wants to see how strong your inner structure really is. By the end of the month, Uranus moves into your 10th house, beginning a long cycle of professional liberation and sudden career change. Professionally, this is one of the most decisive and complicated months of your entire 2026. The new moon in Aries on April 17 opens a major door for a large financial settlement, inheritance matter, investment opportunity, or joint venture that could put you in a highly visible position. But the path is loaded with risk. Between April 13 and 17, as Mars and your ruler, Mercury, align with Neptune, you need to be extremely careful with vague financial agreements, unclear contract terms, or manipulative schemes aimed at your resources. Do not take promises at face value. Do not sign what you cannot verify. The real challenge arrives on April 20 and 21 when Mars and Mercury join Saturn. This is where illusion collapses and financial reality shows up in its hardest form. You will be expected to organize everything thoroughly, face practical truths directly, and handle taxes, debts, obligations, or shared assets with total seriousness. Any carelessness can bring immediate consequences. On the professional level, the Sun entering Taurus on April 20 begins to bring rewards connected to academic, legal, publishing, or international efforts. Then, April 24 may deliver a stunning surprise through the Venus-Uranus conjunction, possibly an unexpected external success, a public breakthrough, or a major reward. But on April 25, be careful with power struggles involving influential people, managers, or authority figures in your work environment. Emotionally, the month opens with a clear need to reorganize your values, boundaries, and priorities. The full moon in Libra on April 2 highlights your sense of self-worth. You may make a final decision about a relationship that has been draining you financially or emotionally, or end an argument that has recently shaken your inner stability. On April 4, the Venus-Pluto square can stir jealousy, control issues, and emotional intensity with a partner, so be careful not to dominate the situation or allow others to manipulate you emotionally or interfere too deeply in your private life. With so much financial and psychological pressure building in your eighth house throughout the month, your greatest emotional challenge is learning to trust your partner without dumping your fear, suspicion, or inner tension into the relationship. Once April 24 arrives and Venus enters Gemini at the very top of your chart, your emotional style becomes more visible, direct, and formal. You may lean toward official commitment, making a relationship public, or becoming attracted to someone through your professional world. You may also feel the need to break routine and quietly assess whether your current relationships are aligned with the future you are trying to build. With Uranus entering the same career-focused area, the end of the month begins freeing you from professional illusions that may have shaped your emotional choices for far too long. April strips everything down to essentials. It tests your relationship with money, power, trust, control, and emotional resilience. Nothing superficial survives here. You are being pushed to get serious about what you owe, what you share, what you fear, and what you are no longer willing to carry. The pressure is intense, but it is not meaningful. It is preparing you for a professional breakthrough that could completely alter your direction. Clean up the financial mess, face the emotional truth. What you stabilize now becomes the platform for the career revolution that follows. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest predictions.